Yes, sir.
It's good to have the eye candy back in the gym.
Don't film this weak ass, bro. My adductors. Abductors.
I got it from everything,
probably
man.
lit up your adductors was the lateral lunges. Those will light your adductors up pretty good. We got another AM crew vlog coming at you today. We're doing max effort upper, dynamic effort lower. We're running it back on Z press, working up to a 3-rep max again. Then we're gonna follow that up with some new accessory movements, which I'm excited to show you guys. One of them you guys have already seen before. Another one, it's been a long time since I've done it, but it'll still be fun to run it back. And we're also going to be talking about different things that you can do to help balance your jiu-jitsu training and your gym time. It's super important, and we talk about it every single day, that getting strong is one of the best things that you can do to enhance your grappling performance when you're off the mat. But at some point, you have to find the right balance. How much time do you spend in the gym versus how much time do you spend on the mat based on your goals. So today, throughout the training session, you guys are going to learn a few different tips on how to properly balance your gym time and your mat time, and how those things can work together to enhance your overall grappling performance. Remember, it's not about what you do in the gym or what you do on the mat. It's about what you can actually recover from. And as you're working on improving your gym time and the quality of your gym time so you can maximize the quality of your mat time, you need to balance those things out the right way so you can make the most amount of gains possible, so you can ultimately win more matches and get injured less. That's what we got on the schedule today. We'll catch you guys later in the training session.
How you feeling today, Kev?
Feeling great, man. Getting back at that AM work. Separation season's coming to a close here before too long. Biggest time to put yourself apart from the competition. Go out there feeling strong, baby.
Hell yeah. What's your goal for Z press today? Or weight?
Shooting for 115 by 3.
Okay.
I want to hit 125, but 115 is the minimum.
Hell yeah.
Gonna get it. I think I'm gonna get the 125 today without an issue, because I'm trying to get my goal up to where I could do 135 for 3 by the end of February. Should be able to do it without any issue. So you guys are gonna see some good videos today of me getting that new PR.
Jabron, how you feeling, man? First workout back from India?
Tired as fuck, man. But we're here to work, I guess. You know? A little sore, a little beat up.
A little beat up. It's all good. Getting after it.
You already know, man. We out here, man. Order of discipline, man. So yeah, man.
First and most important tips as far as balancing your gym time and balancing your mat time is to focus on your recovery, because it really is never about what you do in the gym or what you do on the mat. It's only about what you can recover from. You only make progress off of what you can successfully recover from. So if you're doing these crazy long workouts every single day and then doing tons and tons and tons of super hard live pull harder rounds, that's great that you're doing that. But where is your recovery time? Where are you actually gonna be able to rest, recover, and make progress off of the work that you did? And so when we're balancing our gym time and balancing our jiu-jitsu time, it's important that we know what days we're gonna recover. It's important that we know what days we're gonna push it. Today is a day where we're all gonna push it. We're all here doing our max effort work for the upper body, dynamic effort work for the lower body. Most of us have jiu-jitsu training later today. So this is gonna be, quote unquote, our hard training session. This is great because we can get in a lot of high quality work, but it's important that we recover from this. So it's important that we get in enough calories to support the training that we're doing. that we get plenty of sleep, high quality sleep that's actually gonna give us the time needed to recover and rebuild. And then also making sure that we space out these hard training sessions so that way we can recover and be fresh going into another excessively hard training session. So tip number 1, focus on recovery.
That's the face of a grappler.
Oh yeah, like this. Look me in my eye. Come on, son.
Tip number 2 is to stimulate, not annihilate. It's great to have like these really hard, really intense training sessions, and especially when we're trying to balance our gym time versus our mat time. In the gym, we want to stimulate, we don't want to annihilate, because our main focus is to maximize our gains on the mat, maximize the progress that we could make in our jiu-jitsu skills, in our jiu-jitsu tactics. And so if we're going to the gym and every time you're in the gym, you're completely destroying yourself, you're not leaving that much time. If you have time to still go to jiu-jitsu, that's great, but even if you have the time, you're not leaving yourself that much physical energy or mental energy. Jiu-jitsu is a very mental sport. Strength training is a very mental activity, and so if you blow your load doing super intense strength training sessions, you don't leave yourself with that much mental or physical energy to get the most out of your jiu-jitsu training session. You want to do just enough to make progress here in the gym. That way you can maximize the amount of growth and progress you can make on the mat.
It's good to have the eye candy back in the gym. You got another tip for us?
Yes, sir. Tip number 3. So we talked about recovery, we talked about stimulating, not annihilating. And then the third and final tip is going to be learn to auto-regulate your training. Learn to have a full understanding of your body, knowing when you have enough in the tank to really push it for those high intensity sessions, and when sometimes you maybe need to dial things back just a little bit so you can effectively recover and still have a great training session. It's great to go in, and when you see those training partners that you just know, like, I'm gonna have a fire round with that guy, I'm gonna have a fire round with that guy, things are gonna be live with this dude over here, that's great. But if you go in with a plan or to dial things back a little bit because you're a little fatigued, because you're under recovered, if you don't listen to your body and make changes as need be and realize like, okay, I know my three best training partners are here today. I want to roll hard with them. I want to just go balls to the wall. But you have to have the discipline and have to have the skill of auto-regulation to say, you know what, I'm just going to drill with them, because it's not for me today to go super hard in the paint and risk getting injured or risk staying under recovered for the rest of the week. And so this is a very difficult thing to learn, because we've all been there where those awesome training partners are there. We're a little fatigued from this prior week of training, and it's a day where we're supposed to focus on drilling, focus on technique and tactics, and we see those guys and we're like, you know what, we're just gonna send it all the way and go balls to the wall. And it takes a lot of discipline and learning how to properly auto-regulate your training so that you're able to have the days where you train intensely and then also know when to dial things back a little bit. That way you can continue to stimulate, not completely annihilate. We did 3 weeks where we did a ton of pull-up volume, where we tested our max pull-ups. You guys were there and followed us along for that. We tested our max pull-ups, and then we worked up to a point where we were doing 6 sets of 50% of our best pull-ups. So that's a ton of pull-up volume. We ran that for 3 weeks, progressively adding another set each week. And now we're changing it into the horizontal plane with the bodyweight row, which is a great exercise. If you can, some people view this as only an exercise that you should do if you can't do real pull-ups, but all of us can do plenty of real pull-ups, and we're still doing it, still getting jacked, still getting stronger. So just take your normal bench grip. You don't need to get in too close. You don't need to go extra wide. You can go underhand, but for me, I just line it up with my regular bench grip. That feels about right for me. The key is to basically turn your body into a plank. You don't want to be having these sagging hips or anything like that, and you don't want to be overextended either. You want to keep your legs straight, squeeze your glutes, and then from right there, pull until your chest can touch the bar. 1, 2, 3.
Let's go. Yep. Nice set.
Yes, sir, that's it for today. Had a killer session with the AM crew, as always. So the goal for today is to go back home, recover, get in some good food. Post-workout, you want to make sure if you're lifting or doing some strength and conditioning work, followed by jiu-jitsu training a couple hours later in the day, some things you want to do are make sure you quickly replenish your glycogen stores through easily digestible carbohydrates. You want to replenish your sodium, potassium, and your electrolytes, all that good stuff. You want to make sure you have some quick digesting protein right afterwards too. That way you can immediately begin the recovery process to make sure that you're recovering from training. Because remember, it's not about what you do in the gym or what you do on the mat. It's only about what you can recover from that actually allows you to make progress. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Josh Settlage. You guys can follow me on Instagram at Joshua Settlage. And if you want a free 4-week strength program, just click the link in the description below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.